Okay, y'all, what's up? I'm back with y'all another collective reading. Um, I actually, y'all, shuffled my cards like I was recording and I shuffled, and then it ended up being like a minute and 37 seconds of me just shuffling cards. So I was like, they don't want to just sit here and watch me shuffle. Let me just start this video back over. So anyway, y'all, let's get to this message. All right, so first things first, your purity, your you that's I see white. So something about you is very pure, very genuine, just very wholesome. It's bringing in blessings. Like you have a lot of blessings that you do not see coming. You don't even know they're coming. You don't even know what they are. They're coming because of your purity. I hear your innocence, your kindness, your genuineness, but I feel gentleness. Oh, excuse me. So gentleness. Um, it's bringing in works. Also, somebody need to move around. I don't give a fuck if you need to go run and go walk and go to the gym, cut your music on and just dance in front of the mirror. I don't care what it is. Point is, move your body, okay? But however, you got some blessings that's moving towards you, just moving towards your body. We got this child creative spark with this purifier. So, well, I might need to cut that pot off. Anyway, you're about to get truly like some type of idea, something that you can do, just something. And I don't even think it's necessarily for you to make money with, but just a way to free the mind, be calm, being you, just express the inner child in you. And also, if this is an idea and it is something that's going to bring you financial abundance, whatever is in the way is being burned away. Like it's truly being purified. But I don't think it's a coincidence we got purity. Damn, I can't flip the card. We got purity at the beginning of this row and purifier at the end of this row. So it's also giving you're both. You're pure, but you spread purity. So you like spread good vibes. You spread your innocence. I don't like how that sounded. Spread your innocence. Hopefully y'all didn't take that the way I took that. But anyway, it's really you giving good vibes. Like you lighten up rooms wherever you go. You touch people in a way that they haven't been touched before, whether it's mentally, whether it's emotionally, whether it's spiritually. That's actually beautiful. And it's your inner child that allows you to be that, to do that, to be this genuine, this kind person. So not only are you pure, but you're a purifier and you spread this. That's beautiful. So next we got integrity, ace of realization, isolation, and delight. The fuck was that? Did y'all hear that? Am I the only one hearing shit? Like, is we cool? Is everything cool in this motherfucker? Whatever. So look, we got integrity, ace of realization, isolation, and delight. So somebody here has been doing truly the right thing when no one's looking. Like you have just been moving righteously, moving pure. You've had pure intentions, good intentions. You truly have done the right thing when no one was looking. Like you just move righteously. And you're about to get a realization why there needed to be a isolation. Whether you had to isolate from someone, whether you had to isolate from something, whether there just was a separation, you're about to realize why it had to happen and why you needed to remain righteous and move with this integrity. And whatever is about to come, whatever this realization is, trust and believe it's going to bring you great delight. Like, look how happy this person looks. These also give me happy tears, even though I don't think that's water. It might be water. It's water. But it's giving happy tears. It's going to bring you delight. You could see what others couldn't. Integrity, ace of realization, isolation, and delight. And ironically, there are 1, 2, 3. There are 4 threes down here. So 3, 3, 3, 3. But yeah, you could see what others couldn't. I think you could see the end of the road, the light at the end of the tunnel. Like you could see the bigger picture. You could see the blessing. You could see that there was purpose. So whatever this realization you're about to get, why there needed to be in isolation, baby, It's finna be delightful. It's gonna make you so happy. It's gonna bring you to happy tears. Like, and I honestly feel like there's a blessing from this isolation. Whatever said isolation needed to be. It wasn't meant to be forever. It wasn't meant to be permanent. Excuse me. But it was meant to be. It was supposed to happen. All right, so this next row, we got Child Design, Sorceress, Empress, Maiden Clarity, Wheel of Fortune, and Sun. And I feel like this is like a part two, not a part two, but like an added message onto that last one as far as the isolation message. There's a kid involved in this. So this could be a baby mama, baby daddy situation. And there needed to be some type of separation, possibly with the child or parent or both. This could be, there's still a kid involved, but this could be an isolation from a parent, like the child's grandparent, mama, grandmama, or granddaddy. So mama for somebody, someone's mother. Someone here was trying to paint you in a negative light to this kid. And you the Empress. They can't do that. And it's also this child not dumb. I don't care what this child has heard. If someone has tried to speak negative about a kid, or speak negative about you to this kid, or speak negative about the kid, whichever, you're the Empress. So this child will always view you in the highest light. I heard with love in their eyes. It's always love. But however, this child is about to get some clarity. That's wow. You're about to get clarity on why things had to happen the way that they happened. And this child is about to get clarity on what these people have been saying and doing. I just heard the truth come to the light. And it's ironic because we got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. This Wheel of Fortune is this new beginning. There's a new beginning happening. Separation over. And the Sun is the happiest deck in the card, but it's also the light. The truth is about to come to the light. And this is, it's going to shine bright like a diamond. There's too many. I'm not reading all that. But this is a beautiful new beginning, though. Beautiful new beginning. Whoever this was that was doing all this negative, speaking ill, I heard that exactly like that. Whoever had their mouth on you in a negative way, they're about to have to pay for that. Ooh, I hope not. I hope it's not what I heard. I don't even want to say that. They just gonna have to pay for that, though. We got this maiden beauty, the grateful with conflict, patience, and wise woman. Someone tried to attack your character and insult your intelligence. Someone even tried to attack your mind. So this was like a spiritual attack. As well as, well, honestly, gossip and negative talk about someone, that's also a form of spiritually attacking someone. Somebody had their mouth on you in a very negative way. Very negative way. But all you needed to do was have patience. You were healing, you were growing, because I hear wisdom. You were gaining wisdom through all of this. Whether you were just breaking generational curses, breaking generational trauma, doing things differently, being bold, being courageous. Someone was attacking very hard and it backfired. And it's because of their own inner conflict, their own feeling of worthlessness. They don't feel worthy. They don't feel deserving. They're not a leader. They're a follower. They have like a empty hole in their heart due to their own wounds and trauma, their own fears, their own illusions they've placed themselves in. They did that. They fear of being great. They fear of ascending. Their fear of truth. Honestly, they probably was the ones that was supposed to break the curse. But they didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do the work that came with it. They didn't want to put their work in, y'all. Let me move these up. They didn't want to put the work in. They wanted it to come easy. But nothing comes easy. All this illusion, fear. Oh my God. Everything they tried to throw at you, they finna get it back. The attacks were hard. They were trying to put you under illusions. They were sending fear your way. They were trying to drain and deplete your energy. They wanted you to self-destruct, but it didn't happen. You the high priestess. We got the empress, the high priestess, and the wise woman. Your energy, you're too powerful. You're too protected. You're too divinely guided. You're divinely loved. You're divinely blessed. When I say God loves you, the universe loves you, source loves you. I just heard you my best creation, my greatest creation. So what they tried to do to you, they were only doing to themselves. And now they're about to have to live with this. So if they tried to place illusions on you, they're about to live those illusions. If they tried to send fear your way, they're about to have to live in that fear. If they tried to deplete your energy, their energy will be depleted. If they wanted you to self-destruct, they gonna self-destruct. That's wild. And it's ironic because when I was cooking, I kind of had a moment and I was just kind of going off and I was just like, whatever you do to me, you gonna get it back. It's gonna come back to you. That hole you tried to dig for me, you're gonna fall in it, not me. It's for you. It's not for me, baby. I'm so divinely guided and divinely protected. God to be like, turn right. You dug the hole right here. And right before I got to that hole, God said, hey, turn right. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn you right. Then you came through and thought I was in that hole. You probably forgot you dug the hole or forgot. Whatever. The point is, the hole for you, not me. You reap what you sow. So all those bad seeds and negative seeds you were sowing, you got to get it back. Karma never forget who she belongs to. That's crazy work right there. That's why I have repented. I have asked for forgiveness if I done something that wasn't of righteous energy, but I really haven't done anything. Everything I did, I was divinely guided around this piece. And if somebody say I did something to them, ask them what they did to me first. I just simply give you back what you gave me. You heard me? But yeah, they about to live with this. They tried to do this to this high priestess. Their intentions weren't pure. But it's okay. All it did was wake your wisdom up. All it did was put you in a position to grow, to be better, to move better. They awakened you, the maiden in you. They awakened the wisdom in you. They awakened you who you were many, 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 many lifetimes ago. For some, this may not even just be a child involved. This could have happened while you were a child. All of this could have happened to you as a child. But for some, this is a kid involved. But all it did was help you be a better person. All it did was push you closer to your blessings. The more they wanted you away from your blessings, the closer they pushed you to them. Because all that negative energy was coming right back to them. They just awakened that. All that manipulation, it's coming back to them. They don't even see it coming. That's why you don't see these blessings coming in. They don't see that negative energy they was putting out. They don't see it coming back. Yep. Ooh. Somebody, they about to lose money. All kind of shit. They stepped in something they didn't have no business being in. They tried something and they didn't know what they was doing. If there was magic involved, they got to get that back. You always could see. Always. You always could see. You just needed to balance yourself out. You always could see the truth when no one else could. You could see the end when they couldn't. All you had to do was sit back, be patient, trust the process. Continue to be divinely guided. Continue to just move as this pure being, this righteous being. You were strengthening your intuition. You were strengthening your relationship with God. You were strengthening your relationship with self. They might have been doing physical work, but you was purely working in the spirit. They look at you, they judge you, because they wonder why you stay so blessed. And they didn't realize that you were rich in the spirit. You had something that they didn't have. You had what they didn't have. Most of them just wanted to be you. Some of them loved you so much they hated you because they loved you so much. Y'all, I'm just looking at this one card. This Crown Visionary. You can see the truth. You seen the truth in them. For somebody, you triggered someone's... I see a man. You triggered a man's insecurities hard. Everybody could have spoken negative on this man. But when you did it, it hurt. Because they knew you weren't saying it out of hurt. You were saying it out of truth. It's like, let's say you called a man gay. Whoever this man is. Let's say you called him gay. Everybody else could have said it. But they were speaking from hurt. They just wanted to insult him, make him hurt. When you spoke it, it was out of truth. And it hurt because they knew you knew the truth and you could see the truth. But yeah, you needed to balance yourself and close out old cycles. We got ecstasy here. Somebody here has been on cloud nine, like at peace. Love and peace. Things have just been flowing, going good for you. All that manipulation over. All of it over. All that manipulating energy, whatever was going on behind the scenes. You were being protected from so much. You were being protected from so much. I hear it's levels. Though you're a visionary, all this wisdom and you can see, you was protected from unseen as well. I love when I do a reading and I end up using the whole deck, even though this one not going to be the whole deck. But damn, you want to come out, didn't it? But yeah, they hate you, boo. Hate. There's a thin line. Did you want to come out? There's a thin line between love and hate. Very thin. They love and hate you. You want to fall? It's all good, though. You living your best life. All that old stuff gone. Things had to end for a new beginning. Somebody here needed to abstain. I don't want to say celibate because celibacy is you vowing for a long time. You vowing to be locked in with it. Abstinent, you're just waiting until a certain point in time come. And you were criticized heavily for abstaining. You were criticized. You could have said, I don't want to have sex till I meet my husband. And people criticized you. They judged you heavily. Not knowing you was doing the right thing. Not knowing it. Yes. 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 So I really was going to be done with the message, y'all. Because we got joy. It's happiness. You were supposed to do that. But now your joy and your happiness coming. And I ain't going to lie. Somebody here like to ride. You like to ride and you about to ride. You abstain for a reason, but your time is coming to enjoy, to be pleasured. If y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And then we got completion right, that mean the message over. But I looked at the bottom. You followed universal law. Like there was something specifically that you needed to do and you did it. So guess what? Your manifestations and your blessings, they're coming. Guess what? They're hidden from you. You can't even see them. But you also got true. I heard true love. This card says love, but true love. You got true love coming. You did what you needed to do. You moved righteous. And then Mother Birth was up under there. You birthed in this new beginning. Actually, majority of them cards just keep getting better. But you moved righteous. You moved with integrity. You healed. You forgave. You let bygones be bygones. You worked on your inner peace. You worked on self-love. You worked on you. You did everything right. And for that, you will be rewarded. Look at that. Aha! But yeah, you will be rewarded, Bookie. You didn't do nothing wrong. They were supposed to hate on. Y'all hear that song? Nigga, hate on me. Nigga, hate on me. Okay. Hey, nigga, hate on me. I think that's OJ the Juice Man. But yeah. Thou preparest the table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Your table has been prepared and you are about to eat. You're about to sit at the table. You don't even realize you are already at the table. Y'all know how, I don't know if y'all ever been to this restaurant or a restaurant like this, but the restaurants like Texas de Brazil, you got like this light on the table. As long as this light on, they just keep bringing food. They just keep bringing food. When you cut their light out, they'll stop. This is giving God cut the light on. And I don't even know if y'all heard that, but God cut the light on. You about to eat. You already at the table, baby. The chef in the kitchen cooking. Finna bring it to you. The chef is in the kitchen cooking. About to bring it to you. And all of them that hated on you, that was jealous of you, that threw negative energy to you, that talked bad about you, that wanted to assassinate your character, gossip about you, wanted you to be less than who you truly were, who lied on your name, they were supposed to. Because now they got to watch you eat. And they don't have a seat at that table. And I remember saying, maybe 2-3 years ago, I said, I wouldn't give them a breadcrumb if they was starving. I wouldn't. Take it up with God, baby. Go take it up with God. Go get righteous. Go get right with God. The only way I got a breadcrumb for you, if God himself say, hey, get them some. But now God said, I prepared this table in the presence of your enemies. Yeah, it was meant. Any more? So look, we got the beaver. Excuse me, I burped. We got beaver, we got guinea pig, we got catbird, and we got lizard. Excuse me. All right, let's stop right there. I feel to get this top one. I don't even know what it is. Beaver says they're alert, they're aware, diligent. They does what's needed. They're durable, focused, gets along well with others. They are a great planner and builder. They're loyal and a team player. It says move forward with plans, start new projects. Work with intention, be resourceful. It says gentle hard worker, ability to take on enormous projects, put in hours to see it to completion, create. Turn your dreams into reality. See the bigger picture, including detailed steps to get end results. I feel like that goes with a lot of those clarity and visionary cards I was speaking on. How you can see. It says water is necessary. Submerge. Work with intention and be resourceful. Then we got guinea pig. It says you learn, then you teach. Enjoys social contact and loves to be gently held. Loves cuddles. Yes, I like to be held and I love cuddles. I like being the big spoon, but I love being the little spoon. Hold me. It says open your mind and heart to new thoughts and ideas. Drink water, eat healthy, find a way to stay active. Didn't I say somebody need to move around? Find a way to stay active. Everything you need is within you. Actually, it's right in front of you. Then I wrote, look at situations from all angles because sometimes you don't see what's right in front of you. Says spiritual growth, connecting with like-minded people, welcoming in new ideas, their affectionate, agility, their it says communion, family-oriented, great memory, growth and healing, socialize, communicate well with others, express yourself, find truth within you. Seek out groups where you can socialize, learn, and participate in activities. Somebody need to get outside, move around, get out. Catbirds, somebody here needs to sing, express their throat chakra. It says, listen closely and put what you've learned to use. Think before you speak. Be intentional when speaking. It's funny, put what you learn to use. And I just said somebody learn, then teach. Somebody here is supposed to be teaching. Teach. Open your mouth. Speak. Teach. It says, if you don't want something known, be quiet. If you don't want people to know about it, shut the fuck up. Yeah. It's TFU, not on the card. I just said that to you. Anyway, it says meeting new people. Listen to what they say and learn when dealing with nosy people. Politely tell them to mind their business. Okay? I'm going to be 100. I'm not even just a liar. But if somebody is asking me too many questions about my business and I'm constantly trying to divert it and they keep asking me, if in that moment I just don't feel like being rude, I'll straight up just tell them a lie. So let's say I wanted to buy a new car. But I'm like, damn, I need this money. Da, 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 da. And they're like, oh, well, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? And it's like, when you like to know. That's my favorite. I'll be like, when you like to know. And then they'll keep asking, or they'll ask in a different way. And at this point, I just straight up lie like, oh, I need to buy some workout clothes or something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just make up something. Because at this point, if you're going to keep asking me being nosy, let me tell you something that's going to throw you far off my trail anyway. Because the fuck. But honestly, you really can just tell people to mind their business. Like, and you don't even got to be rude. Like, mind your business. Like, you worried about the wrong things. Yeah. I'm worried about me and you worried about me. One of us worried about the wrong thing and it's not me. So anyway, it says communication, language, connection with others, brilliance. Can read people easily. I said somebody can see through people. You can see the truth. Empathetic, intuitive, observant, changing perspective. Yeah. So then we have lizard. Lizard says let go of things that you don't absolutely need in order to survive. Look for your hidden gifts. Seek your inner visions to see what's holding you back. You continuously learn and experience spiritual and personal growth. Listen to your heart and not your ego, and can degenerate when needed. Connect to your imagination. People relax and feel comfortable in your presence, and they often reveal important information without realizing they're doing it. It says detachment, adaptation, connection between realms, dreams, faces fears, goes with flow, heart connections, inner power, objectivity, quickness, reflexive, regeneration, and spontaneous. What is this? It was flipped over. We have the firefly, which is the lightning bug. It says, gives hope when all seems dark. Take only what you need. Don't be wasteful. You light the way for those lost or in need of guidance. You're the shoulders others cry on or the hug giver. You see deeply. Be passionate in reaching your goals. Anything is possible if you only believe. Strong belief can enable you to manifest your deepest desires. Firefly can bling. Firefly can bring back memories of your childhood, allowing you to remember who you are and to become all you're meant to be. I be saying, y'all, the inner child, you about to receive downloads and stuff from when you was the kid. Shit you don't remember. It says aspirations, attraction, awakening, cheerful, clarity, creative, efficient, encouraging, energetic, guiding light, happiness, hopeful. Shines light on new ideas. Somebody is about this expressing their inner child. Illumination, joy, majestic, noble, optimistic, patience. That's what we have for that. Let's see any messages to close you guys out. We're at 29 minutes. That's a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I don't want all that, but we'll take that one since it's already flipped. Thank you. I'm not reading 6 cards. Sheesh. Come on, any more? I'll take the top one. All right. So we have the mirror of the mermaids will show you what you need to know. The mystery that you have been seeking an answer for will soon reveal its secrets to you, rising up out of the great known. Some coming to you. Bliss is all about you, and when you feel this grace and joy, you can leap forward to meet life. Fly through the waves of challenges, delighting in the happiness you have found. Rejoice, ride this wave, and dare to fulfill your dreams. One of them cards said, turning dreams into reality. Who was it? I don't remember. Was it the beaver? Yep, it was the beaver. Ability to take on enormous project, put in hours to see it to completion, and turn dreams into reality. Water shows energy so clearly, but you, human child, cannot see the rippling waves of energy all about you. You have sent energy, and the rippling effect is profound. You have touched many lives. Believe in your power. Didn't I say in one of these cards, I said you have touched people? I said that in this video. In this video. It says you have touched many lives. Believe in your powerful. I said it was that purifier. I said you spread it your innocence. You spread it good. Keep doing it. You touch people even when you don't realize it. You don't know who could have been suicidal, and you just walked in and said, hey, I like your shoes. Hey, I like your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you brought some good to their lives when they thought that all else was done. You might have complimented them. You might have spoke to them. They felt like nobody could see them. They felt like they were worthless. They felt like, you know what I'm saying, they had nothing or nobody. And you came through and you was kind. Good morning. Have a great day. Like you came through. You touched people. And continue to be that. Continue to do that. I want to name this one Psalm 23. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. That's what I'm going to name this one. So if you've had anybody talk down on you, talk bad to you, whether it was a child, whether it was your child, no matter what it was, if you needed to isolate from your family, all of it, they're going to get it back. And you don't worry about it. You don't worry about how they get it back. You don't worry about the karma that they receive. Matter of fact, you don't look back. Y'all ain't heard the story about Lot's wife? She looked back and turned to a pillar of salt. You don't look back. You keep moving forward. You keep looking forward. You let bygones be bygones. You forgive them and you move forward. You keep going. You keep going. Don't worry about it. You did the right thing and continue to do the right thing, and you will continue to be blessed. So continue to be blessed, my child. Whoever watching this, you have a good night. I'll be back. Probably not tomorrow, but probably Sunday. Oh, today's Sunday. What the fuck? I thought today was Friday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Be back Wednesday. Oh no, Wednesday. I back Wednesday with y'all collective reading. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Continue to be blessed.